back. You're watching Carlton Super 7s 2013 live and exclusively from Galle International Stadium. Well, if you don't have the live coverage at home, because we have just switched over to the cricket match, and people those who are watching, viewers those who are watching on Dialogue TV and Pure TV, you'll be able to see these games live. But if not, you can stream it on www.csn.lk, or if not on mobile, m.csn.lk. It's been a fantastic afternoon here. Brilliant proceedings for the day. Well, the game coming up next is Northern Gladiators taking on Jaffna Challengers. Well, we saw some exciting games today. Well, the only draw for the entire tournament so far has been between the Ua Vipers versus Southern Sharks. 21 all. What a game it was.
This is what we can probably term as the great semi-finals, Clifford, because it's the losers of the quarter-final games that will meet in this one. The winners met in the last game, which was our virtual semi-final of this Carlton Super 7s tournament. Sajid Saranga there with number 12 on his back. We're used to seeing him with the 8 on his back for Sri Lanka. But with the Jaffna Challengers, he's wearing number 12. He's the captain.
Well, he has to deliver in this game. The expectations were very high on him.
The Northern Gladiators also will be upset that they lost that last game. They will want to make amends here and play for at least 3rd place. Or 5th place if they can.
Good start by the Northern Gladiators.
Mithun Hapugoda with that little stutter step. He fends off Salia Kumara. Is it going to be an early dose try for Mithun? No. He stopped. And Amonde helps the challengers go over the ball. We did it Metruan. Metruan's pass is knocked down by Pradeep Lianage, but he goes backwards. A little bit of football going on there.
Was it Humphrey Kayangai? Well, it was a bit of a messy play there, but however, Jaffna Challengers, they managed to recover. Good stuff, brilliant bit of play. Let's take a look at the replay there.
Yes, it was good work by Humphrey Kayangai in the headgear. And that was scored in the end by Felix Ayenge. The Kenyan international players, such a huge force there on this world stage, now up there with the likes of New Zealand, Samoa, Fiji, and now Kenya is a name that you mentioned in the same breath. And we're seeing those World Series players here in Galle. And if you come down here to Galle, you can have your faces painted. Enjoy the carnival atmosphere that has become the Carlton 7's Day 2 action.
7-0, Jaffna Challengers leading. Good stuff.
Marja looking on anxiously. Knows that he's not used to losing. Here's a big man, that's William Ambaka.
Says not releasing.
So Williams Ambaka guilty of giving away that penalty, and the Northern Gladiators will have the ball in their own territory. Mutantantri shifts it off to Fazil Marija. Marija has Mithun Hapugoda. Hapugoda has Marija in support again. Marija running it backwards. Uday Kumara chases him to put pressure on the recipient. Niao. And that's great pressure from Humphrey. Humphrey Kayangai. And penalty won back by the Jaffna Challengers. So great defensive pressure from the Jaffna Challengers. Really rushing up in the face of the Northern Gladiators. Humphrey Kayangai using those long windmill arms to hold off the tackle. Felix Kayangai again wins the penalty. Northern Gladiators being guilty of some indiscipline on defense. Salia Kumara fends, and this is Indika Uday Kumara. Does Mithun Hapugoda have enough to stop him? Yes, he does. Hapugoda dumped off the ball. This is good work breaking out by Tupo. Palau Niao Also getting a break, Salia Kumara hanging around, but is he a lazy runner? No, if there wasn't an offside line.
Well, Shanaka, looking at Dilip Metron, he's been a real live wire for this team. He's been there everywhere where the ball is. So we saw this good support play by him, and also for the first time we saw Sajid Sarava coming into play.
Yes, you were talking about Dilip Metrawan in Navalapiti, and Chandrishan, when he was chairman of selectors, said there's just not enough beef on him, but he's such a hard-working player. Humphrey Keange rather.
What a tall player, strong man.
Felix Ayange gives it away. This is Ambaka handing off to Indika Uday Kumara, who'll score for the Jaffna Challengers. Indika Uday Kumara done such hard work. Almost scored on the right.
Well, once again, Shanaka, Kayange and Ayange's combination working out very well. There you go. Felix Ayange drawing the player to the extreme left and just offloads it. And Indika Uday Kumara, brilliant work, good support staff there. Just goes for the dive.
Yes, and as Willie has been pointing out, should probably have moved the ball to his left hand so he can protect it a little bit more when diving over. But nevertheless, he manages to score. Indika Uday Kumara, or Lecha as he is known to his buddies at CHNFC. As the Papare bands play on.
That's the strike scorer, Indika Uday Kumara, who's playing in number 7 jersey for Jaffna Challengers.
Salia Kumara knows how important this conversion is. And he has probably been one of the better kickers. Although that one with the wind gets dragged just a little bit across the face of the posts. That's the try scorer, number 7.
This big man, Shanaka, he's the guy who's making all damages here.
Yes, Humphrey Keange didn't play a huge part on day 1. I think they were saving him for today's games. Fazal Marija. Such an outstanding player, fundamentals. This is his Candy teammate, Pradeep Lianage. That's the ball.
Good long pass to wide left, that is.
Midun Hapugoda there. Good patience once again from Lianage. Lianage to Jordan Tupo. Tupo to Niao. Niao playing cat and mouse with Salia Kumara. Mithun Hapugoda. Marija again to Tupo. This is Pradeep Lianage, who's got Josh York on his outside. This is Halai Fanoa. Halai Fanoa steps inside. Loose to look for the support. David Halai Fanoa releases and keeps it himself.
Back. That's definite offside. We saw that. Cannot do that.
Yes, there was a breakdown, so the offside line was created. This is David Tupo to David Halai Fanoa. Jordan Tupo rather to David Halai Fanoa. And Halai Fanoa is over for the Northern Gladiators. It's another difficult conversion, but 5 points all is what we'll have on the board in this all-important playoff game.
Look at that, he made it look so easy. All what he had to do is just board off and just cross the line, and he does it very well. Good bit of work. Humphrey Kai Young. Pardon me, David Halai Fanoa.
David Halai Fanoa in the number 15 jersey and wearing the number 14 jersey on this Cargill's Northern Gladiators team is Jordan Tupo. This is Niao, who's trying to lose his left foot. Strikes it nicely, but might have just a little bit too much on it. No, it doesn't. So 7 points to 5 is the score at halftime. So great work there by David Niao. Sorry, Folau Niao. The Samoan, as it's over to Rishan Welmiller.
Thank you, Shanaka. Jaffna Challengers Kandama, Idrian City, Samatra Timma, Target, Proto Bag, Nima, Patu, with another Gladiators Kandama, the Pathana, Devana, Avasan Puro, Target, Carlton, Super Civil, Targavali, Lakunodola, Hatak, Jaffna Challengers Kandama, Idrian City, Samatra Timma, Proto Bag, Lakunupura, Obame, Dakini, Lakunodola, Raskana Simna, Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම Northern Gladiators කණ්ඩායම ලකුණු 7ක් ලබාගෙන සිටී. තරගයේ ලකුණු ලබා ගැනීම ආරම්භ කළේ Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම හම්ප්‍රේ කයන්ගේ මේ උත්සාහක දිනුමක් සමගින් ලකුණු 7ක් දක්වා වැඩි වුණා. ඒ ප්‍රවර්තන සාර්ථකත්වය ඉන්දික උදේ කුමාර තවත් උත්සාහක දිනුමක් වාර්තා කිරීම සමත් වුණා Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම වෙනුවෙන්. ඉන් අනතුරු Northern Gladiators කණ්ඩායමේ ඩේවිඩ් හල්ෆනුවා තමන්ගේ 6 වන උත්සාහක දිනුම මේ තරගාවලිය ලබා ගැනීමෙන් ලකුණු 12-7ක් ලෙස තම කණ්ඩායම අතර ලකුණු පරතරය ගෙන යාමට සමත් වුණා Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම හමුවේ. මේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වන්නේ Carlton Super Sevens රග්බි තරගාවලියේ දෙවන අවසන් පූර්ව තරගය. තරග වදින්නේ Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම සහ Northern Gladiators කණ්ඩායම. මෙම තරගයේ ජයග්‍රාහකයන් Northwestern Blacks කණ්ඩායම සමග මේ තරගාවලියේ ප්‍රථම සහ දෙවන ස්ථාන සඳහා සුසුකම් ලබනවා. Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම සහ Northern Gladiators කණ්ඩායම අතර තරගයේ දෙවන භාගය ආරම්භ කිරීමට සූදානම් වන්නේ ශානක and Piffet will take you through.
Thank you very much, Ishan. Willie Lose is on the touchlines and we'll go to him now.
Thanks, guys. Coach, what's the key to getting success here in the second half?
I've got to get them behind the ball. We've got to make sure that we, when we're taking it to one side, they've got a very good line press. We just have to get deep and stretch them across the field. They're susceptible to missing tackles like all of us, so we've got to make them work.
Been impressed with a lot of your Sri Lankan players as well. Have you been impressed with the level and what they've learnt over the last week?
Certainly have. They're a good bunch of boys and they work hard and got a lot of ticker, got a lot of heart, so that's all you can ask for as a coach.
Thanks, Adrian. Cheers, mate.
Bro. Cheers.
Back to the commentators.
Thanks very much, Willie Lose, talking to Adrian Ferris, coach of the Northern Gladiators there. And he says that they need to get in behind the ball because, as we spoke about earlier, the Jaffna challenge is really up and pressing in defense. And that's what they've got to combat now. You can see Fazil Marija well behind the ball there. Alaifa Noah. Tupo. This is Sudarshan Mututantri. Looking for Niao. Sandun, sorry, that's Mithun rather, Hapugoda. Sudarshan Mututantri now with a big run. Mututantri wasn't expected to make the break, but he does. Nobody was expecting that burst of speed from the big man. Sudarshan Mututantri, he's got a lot of explosive power. Just can burst out of the blocks. And he hasn't scored this tournament so far, at least not today. And he took this ball from Mithun Hapugoda nicely, saw the blind side was open, stepped out and handed off in the face of Felix Ayange, and he'll be happy about that score.
What a try for that young man. Well, he was being valued as the highest bidden player for last season, last Carlton Super Sevens. Sudarshan Mututantri was sold for 1.5 million.
Well, it just goes to show how much the Carlton Sevens has grown in leaps and bounds. If he was the highest paid player last year with 1.5 million bid, it's much bigger bids this time around for captains and players. So it just goes to show how much enthusiasm there is in this tournament as Ola Niao.
Shanak, it's not only for the organizers, I would say all for the franchises as well, the credit should go on. Because these guys have come into and put a lot of money into this game and brought in some excellent players. So that is really good for the Sri Lankan rugby.
Definitely the Northern Gladiators, sponsored by Cargills, of course, they'll be very happy with Sudarshan Muthutantri's efforts there, as they will be with Adrian Ferris and the rest of them if they manage to win this game. But William Mbaka
holding on to the ball, you cannot do that. Good collection.
Alaifa Noah stepping in. Loses the ball and it's regathered by Salia Kumara. This is Uma. Uma's on the park now and he's running all the way across. Thinks that he can beat the player on the outside, but he can't. A good tackle there on the outside by Mithun Hapugoda.
Oscar Uma making that run. Rohan Viakun as well. Doing some good defensive work there. Well, it's a tight score. Jaffna challenges. This is Northern Gladiators 12 all. You are watching Carlton Super Sevens 2013, live and exclusively on Carlton Sports Network. Fantastic atmosphere down here in Galle.
Indeed it is, as Fola Niwa throws to Vishwamitra Jayasinghe, who's now on the park. And that's him now, Vishwamitra Jayasinghe. He's a speedster. He's got only one man to beat and he's not going to get anywhere near him. What an outstanding try by the Isipatana youngster. CRNFC and Sri Lanka winger Vishwamitra Jayasinghe will dot the ball down now after taking his time. But what a burst from the young man. He was dropped for a couple of games. That would have hurt his pride. And he comes through and scores a brilliant try. Watch it here. Tupou gives a pass to him.
Rehan Virakon had no chance. Was trying his level best to get to him, but no chance. Look at that pace. Sheer pace. Brilliant stuff. Vishwamitra Jayasinghe. And he goes there, takes his time and scores.
There's no way in the world Rehan Virakon was ever going to get close to him. Remember when Vishwamitra Jayasinghe burst onto the scene, Mohammad Sharif was one of the faster players around. And we organized a foot race between the two of them at CRNFC. And Vishwamitra left Sharif for dead. And Sharif came back and said, I can run with anyone, but I can't run with this guy. He runs like a horse.
He's a definite horse. You saw the way the horse ran, and he scored as well. Try-scoring horse.
Good to see him back in the frame. Had a bit of a quiet tournament yesterday. He's looking a bit out of it, but that try will give him some confidence. Nicely claimed there by Oscar Uma.
William Baka goes down. Rehan Virakon sends it wide to Salia
Kumara, that is.
And again, Oscar Uma. Got any chance? No, he goes down.
Collins Injera is also on for the Jaffna Challengers. They've also got the fresh legs of Woshan Randima in the number 8 jersey and the headgear. It's a good break. And Oscar Uma will score! Oscar Uma will score for the Jaffna Challengers. So a chance to get back on level terms now for the Challengers after that score by Vishwamitra Jayasinghe at the other end, hitting back immediately.
It's a good contest between these two teams, Shanakan. Look at that, quick tap, takes the ball, goes in, all but he needs is support. What a handoff, what a way to go off. Oscar Uma, well, Boshan Randima almost collected that ball, but however, that was outstanding.
Collins Injera made the initial break. And Uma just running onto the ball as good support players do. So Jaffna Challengers now wait for that conversion, and the conversion is not good, so it's a 2-point gap. And Salia Kumara kicks off. Pradeep Lianage will palm it back. Could have been dangerous, but they were expecting it. And here we go to Mithun Hapugoda. They've got pace to burn on that side between Hapugoda and Vishwamitra Jayasinghe.
When they're together, they are a dangerous duo, Shanaka.
Yes, if they get those two running off each other, don't think there's any foreigner in the world who'll catch them. Salia taking on a leadership role here in this team as we hear the hooter go off. And the teams are tied at 19 apiece, but the Jaffna Challengers are in possession through William Mbaka. Mbaka pops the ball into Injera. Injera to Salia Kumara. Salia Kumara is clattered in the tackle.
Rehan Virakon races it out.
Uma looks like he's going to go for the corner, trying to go all on his own. Woshan Randima is there to help him out. Referee hasn't said anything, so they'll keep playing. Dilip Metruan comes back on the inside. Rehan Virakon finds Injera. Injera trying to find the shortest route to the ball. This is tense stuff here between the Jaffna Challengers and Northern Gladiators. Salia Kumara trying to slip out and reach over, but the defense is too good. And the penalty is conceded, so the referee says penalty to Jaffna Challengers. The tackler not releasing Salia Kumara there. Injera will take the short tap, try to go on his own, and he's over! That's Collins Injera scoring that try to send the Jaffna Challengers through. That was a heartbreaking loss for the Northern Gladiators. You watch Injera here, he's got a small man in front of him, Lahiru Veerasinghe. And there's no chance that Lahiru Veerasinghe is going to stop the big man. And Mithun Habagod, the two smallest men in the park against Colin Injera. And that was always going to end badly for the Northern Gladiators. So that's the story. And Hisham Belmiller will sum that up for you in Sinhala.
Shanaka Jaffna challenges කණ්ඩායම තියුණු ජයග්‍රහණයක් ලබා ගන්නවා Northern Gladiators කණ්ඩායම පරාජයට පත් කරමින් අපි මේ සූදානම් වන්නේ ඒ උත්සාහක දින මේ ප්‍රවර්තනය නමුත් සාර්ථක වන්නේ නැහැ ලකුණු 24යි 19ක් ලෙස ඔවුන් ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා ගන්නවා ඒ අනුව ඔවුන් Carlton Super 7 තරගාවලියේ නැත්නම් ජාත්‍යන්තර තරගාවලියේ අවසන් තරගය සඳහා සුදුකම් ලබනවා North Western Blacks කණ්ඩායම සමගින් ලකුණු 19ක් ලෙසයි තරගයේ අවසන් මිනිත්තුවේදී ලකුණු පූර්ව දැක්ුණේ නමුත් අවසන් මොහොතේදී ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණා Jaffna Challenges කණ්ඩායම මේ තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කිරීම සඳහා අවසන් ලකුණු පූර්ව දිස්ුණා ලකුණු 24යි 19ක් ලෙස Jaffna Challenges කණ්ඩායම අවසන්